Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today it's time for another knife of the day. Now let me talk a little bit about knives of the day. I got a comment or two telling me how the knife that I showed yesterday, the LUDT from Microtech, they've been producing that for 20 years. Folks, I just want to make sure that you guys are clear. The knives I'm showing you now are not brand new knives. These are knives that are brand new to me. I never had the LUDT. I think I said that in the thing. So they're new to me. In fact, if you watch the playlist of I don't know, how many things are on the playlist now? 400, 500? I showed a knife of the day with the very first Spyderco, the first time they had a Spidey hole and a pocket clip. Okay? That's not a new knife. It's just I'm highlighting the knives of the day. And so I hope you guys realize, I understand these aren't new. All the knives you guys are going to see, and a lot of the knives you are going to see, you guys have owned. Some of you have owned multiple times. I haven't owned them. I've been focusing on Chris Reeve knives, Browse blades, and those kinds of knives. So please, guys, I'm not. I mean, I'm not as smart as most of the people on YouTube, but I'm not here to pretend like these are. I've discovered, for instance, the ZT tolerance, the zero tolerance 0462. No. But I did check it out because about a year ago, maybe now, someone who watched these vlogs, watched my YouTube channel, came and said, hey, I know you like small knives. You should check out the ZT 0450. And I did. In fact, I got the carbon fiber and I got the full tie, and I love these knives. Those were the only ZTs I've ever tried and the only ZTs in my collection. So, of course, I'm on Blade HQ looking to buy knives because I was waiting for the new Spydercos to come. By the way, now when I introduced the new Spydercos from the Collectors Club, of course, those are brand new, but I saw two ZTs. This is the first one. Tomorrow, Monday, I'll show you the second one. And then we still have more knives that we're going to show. We're going to go pretty much through all of next week on knives. This weekend, I have got to get off of my fanny and do something special for you guys on other collections that I do that are not this. Or focus on silver coins and focus on cigars. I have so many cigar clubs. I joined a cigar club, and I have boxes of these new cigars that aren't Cuban, and I need to just at least introduce it to you guys. But let's talk about this. This is the zero tolerance 0462, and of course the reason I picked this up is because it's Dmitry Sinkevich design, and Dmitry Sinkevich is the one that designed the 0450. Also, he's finally, for the first time, collaborating with Spyderco on a knife. And people from the SHOT Show were going crazy over that knife. Or people from, was it The Gathering maybe, saying that, it felt like a custom-made knife. So I'm looking forward to Spyderco to finally send that. This is bigger than I usually go with. I like smaller knives. I do have some bigger knives. But I wanted to try it out since I was in love and still am in love with the 0450. And this is what I came with. So first you have this trailing point knife. It's CPM Crucibles 20 CV steel. 20 CV steel. Gets real hard. It really retains an edge in a great way. It's 4 inches long. So again, 4 inches long, but man, it feels great in the hand. It does. And I'll tell you why I think it does. 3.7 inch is the edge. The total length is 8.9 inches and it weighs 3.9 ounces. Now, what I really, and man, is it smooth. Okay, very smooth. I'll tell you one problem I have with it, but man, you're talking about a big chunk of knife. What I love about these designs, and again, I'm sure he's done fatter designs. I'm only talking about the 4 knives now that I'm familiar with, and you'll see the 4th later next week, is the thinness of it all. It fits great in the pocket, and it's thin, and man, everything just works great. This is right out of the box. I mean, smooth as can be. I will tell you one thing that drives me crazy, and then you guys can tell me if it's an issue with you or if it's just my issue. Some knives that I take out of the box, I'm ready to flip, and I have a problem. And on his knives, these two, not on the 0450. 0450s right out of the box, I just flip the heck out of them. Now, maybe this is a known thing, maybe it isn't. And I'm assuming it's because there's not a lot of territory to put your fingers. You know, usually when I pick up a knife and start flipping, now see my fingers are starting to get memory on this. You know, a lot of it is on this lock bar. But sometimes, you know, now I'm used to it. Now that I have it in my hands, I actually move my fingers off the lock bar consciously. And it flips out just perfect. It is, you know, it is on ball bearings. It does fly out, but sometimes it'll stick if my fingers are on the lock bar, so I move those off. Is that a problem that you guys see in this? But man, when it flips, it flips. Other than that, I'm very happy with this knife. The handle, of course, is that beautiful? I'm asking it as a question, but not really. I think it's beautiful carbon fiber. Just beautiful. Burgundy with black and this pattern just looks great. And then that's on the show side, on the show side scales. And then on the other side is titanium with a frame lock that really works great as well. And then right here we have some G10 for the back spacer. Surprised you had a back spacer. Again, this is whole different. I would have loved to have standoffs instead of the back spacer, but that's fine. I just love it. Again, I'm only judging this from the 2 knives that I have that are 0450s. So of course he has a million designs. He's a great knife designer. But that was a touch I really liked on the other ones. And then they put in different color standoffs, which were great. Here's the clip. Nice little thin clip. Everything's thin, which I like. This is left hand, right hand, tip up only. Left hand, right hand, tip up only. But hey, it's smooth as silk. Both of these are smooth as silk knives. I'm saying both. I'm talking about the knife that I'll show you on Monday. But just a real nice knife. The knife of the day is brand new to me. Has been out there for a while. It's the Zero Tolerance Sinkevich 0462. 0462. I'm loving the flipper. Just to give you a size comparison, that's the Sabenza 21, and that's a military. So that knife, the blade is sizable, but man, it feels so great in the hand. If you have deeper pockets, it's great too, but man, it's thin. I love that shape. Just a real nice knife. Again, you guys a lot of you have extensive ZT experience. I have little to none. I just had 2 knives, both of them 0450s that I fell in love with. But I wanted to buy 2 more knives, and you'll see the other one on Monday. That's it. That's the knife of the day. I hope the people who have been following me a lot kind of let me know if you kind of like the fact that I'm branching out from my known and trying some ZTs and other knives. And I'm happy that we're going to be talking knives for most of next week as well. You guys have a perfect, and hopefully Spyderco will ring me up and we'll get some new Spydercos too. I hope you guys have a perfect day. I really do. I'm recording this on a Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. And I'm thinking about you guys. I know we don't know each other personally, but I feel like it because every morning I talk to you before running off to work. I wish you guys all the best. Take good care of yourselves, okay? Do that. And it'll help you. Again, I say it all the time, be a better father, husband, friend. I say that because I missed out for so many years. I finally realized it, but I'm at 59. I should have realized it at 29. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.